Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ideanthro. Now today we're continuing this little mini-series looking at how bioretention systems, just at a high level, we're not going all sciencey and stuff here. Well, we went a little bit sciencey in the phosphorus video. But just at a high level, how bioretention systems remove different pollutants, right? And today we're talking about what's called gross pollutants, which really means litter and then other big bits of organic matter like sticks and leaves and this sort of thing, right? And this is really simple, yeah? These gross pollutants, this litter, this sort of thing, simply gets removed by being trapped in and amongst the vegetation in a bioretention system, right? You can see it on the ground there. Now, obviously my audio equipment isn't litter, and I just don't know that we could classify that big lump of timber as litter. Surely that has to have been dumped there, right? But maybe not this bit of timber over here, right? That could have come down the stormwater system. Anyway, the point is that these gross pollutants, this litter and even the organic, the big bits of organic matter and this sort of thing, there's a cardboard roll over here, this sort of stuff simply gets trapped in the system. And so that means that if long term we want to keep that out of the stormwater, we need to be doing some maintenance and physically removing it from the system. Because if we don't, eventually after storm events, stuff will get washed further and further down the system, like so. Now, interestingly, in this case, most of the gross pollutants in this system that I've seen so far, and I could be wrong as I walk further down, are trapped in the front end of the system, just in the first little lines of plants. So this is kind of cool, right? Because it's pulling it up in the plants and it's not letting it get through towards the back, towards the outlet. But theoretically, given enough time, and there's bits of litter, there's a little bit on the ground there, stuff can, okay, we're kind of seeing it here. Stuff can make its way down through the system, and eventually it'll get to the outlet and it'll get washed down the outlet. And we know this is the case because this is one of the reasons we put raised grates. You see how this grate isn't flush with the concrete, it's raised above it. This is one of the reasons we put raised grates on, because if we don't, eventually all the litter gets stuck to the top of it. And we've done another video. I'm not sure if I will have released it by the time you see this, probably not. So keep an eye out for that in the future. But we will be releasing another video that shows exactly what happens when you use how things can start to get stuck to the top of these grates and why you should definitely be using a raised grate. But what this really highlights is, of course, the fact that this litter, these gross pollutants, they're being stripped out physically by being stopped in the plants. And eventually, if we don't come in and do maintenance and don't remove them from the system, eventually they'll wash down and they'll get downstream. We will have held them up for a time, and that's a good thing, right? But ultimately we want to stop this stuff getting to waterways. So this is a part of regular maintenance, yeah? Sweet. That's it for this episode of Ideanthro. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what it is you're hearing from us, want to know more, want to get involved, want to see more episodes, want to see what we actually get up to, in our work, there's a few ways you can keep in touch with us, right? You can find us online at ideanthro.com. There's a mailing list. If you go to the front page there, scroll to the bottom, you can sign up. It's quick and easy. You can also find us on YouTube. We have a channel, you can subscribe there, and we're on Facebook at facebook.com/ideanthro. Now, if there's a particular topic or a question you've got, something you want to know more about, this big thing called water-sensitive urban design, for sure, drop us a line, let us know. We love hearing from you, and we love the opportunity to get into topics that we haven't really thought about before and explore them. So if you ask a question that we can answer, sweet, we'll jump in and answer it, right? But even better, if you ask a question that we can't answer, that will give us, the kick, the drive to go and find someone who can and to have a chat. And we'll learn something, you'll learn something, we'll make a video about it, and sweet, it'll all be good. Okay, cool. That's it for now. Enjoy your day. See ya.